And well, Mike, I'd love you to always, first of all, look in the camera and tell us your name.
My name is Mike Caracappa. I'm an animator and a sculptor. And this is my creation for the week in Dawn's class.
Beautiful. Yeah. And once again, look in the description below and you'll be able to see Mike's information of how you can get in touch with him. And Mike's a wonderful artist and has been working for years. Mike, tell us about the genesis of this. Can we start with the drawing?
So well, to start off, I came into the class a little bit late, but
Right.
I drew something at the last minute, and I came up with this alien kind of character who is he's very comical, kind of amusing,
Right.
amused sort of character.
Right.
And it eventually got me to thinking about how there are in some culture, like in some ideas about like UFOs and things like that, there are the gray aliens, the ones that abduct people and take them in, and they're always portrayed as being very serious. And I had this idea of this guy who was just like not serious at all, just very comical and funny, and
The opposite.
and just the opposite of everybody else. And he probably annoys the other grays because he doesn't take his job seriously or anything like that. So that's how this guy sort of came into creation.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let me see if I'll try and turn it a little bit. And, well, he plays great from the front, he plays great from the side, but
Yeah.
I tell you what I respond so immediately to is the shape of the mouth and the beautiful forms. It's like, for me, just for me, it's like a Big Daddy Roth character. And for those of you out there who don't remember Big Daddy Roth, Mike must have seen some of that kind of stuff, but this has a feeling of it. Check that out. But it's just beautiful. Let's see if I can get a turn on it. Here we go. Nice.
You want me to help you with that?
No,
No? Okay.
And I'm going to knock clay off the table here, but who cares? That's beautiful. I love how wacky it is. Yeah, once again, I'm getting Daddy Roth in the mouth, but I'm also getting all kinds of stuff. Like, remember in The Mask where he becomes a wolf?
Yes.
And the tongue rolls out. Once again, I'm getting some of that from the eye. Mike is able to do expression. And, well, as somebody that tries to do expression quite a bit in his own career, it's not the most easy thing to do, to be able to make something of an expressive nature. And this is all about expression for me. There's another character on the back here. I kind of broke it up there, but I want you to talk about this. There seems to be some kind of controller.
He's got some kind of parasite on the back of him, and I'm thinking this is probably what's making him so funny and out there.
Yep.
Because he's, you know, maybe he's one of the characters that like was serious, and then this parasite got into him, and now he's just really funny and weird and comical.
And do you feel that the parasite is controlling? So you feel that the parasite is making him crazy?
I think so. I think it might be making him a little crazy and weird. You know, so something they picked up on another planet or something, and then just got into the ship or whatever.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, and once again, well, I thank you so much for coming in. Mike has taken the class so many times and done always the most interesting concept. This was a concept design for you. I don't think you're going to be molding this or painting this, but it's wonderful. I love that he came here to figure out a character that's been in his roster, and the controlling entity came on just by inspiration out of nowhere a couple of days ago. So Mike has produced what we call a twofer, which I love. But anyways, I enjoyed working with you.
Thank you, brother.
And I always expect something wild and wonderful, and we always get it with you, Mike.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, man. Well, everybody, please, if you don't already, follow Mike Caracappa. Tell us about what's happening in your life right now, if you want to.
Sure. I'm working on an independent short film. It's going to be called Last Book Standing, and it's currently in production right now. We're working on the animatic and the story and all that stuff. So, and that's kind of that's kind of what I do. And in the meantime, I also work at Disneyland. I work in parades. So
dream job.
My dream job. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, once again, my time with you is just always wonderful, and I appreciate you being here.
Thank you, brother. So appreciate it.
Right on. Well,
Yeah.
and thank you, everybody out there. Thank you for supporting my students throughout the years and being so kind. And once again, I want you to follow these artists. We're going to be coming back with another artist spotlight in just about an hour, maybe two, somewhere in there. So I want you to come on back for that. And I want to take a moment and thank our host, Greg, and of course the Puppet Studio here on Chandler in, beautiful Burbank. This is one of the most magical places to be because we have layer and strata of history making marionettes and puppets for film and television. And I want to thank Greg for allowing us to be here for the week and do art in this magical place.
And I just wanted to say too, there's so much good chi in this room for sculpture and for artistic inspiration. So it's very nice here.
Well, we've had a great week. And once again, we'll be back in about an hour or so with a new artist spotlight, and we'll see you then. And thanks, Mikey.
Thanks, brother.
All right, pal.
All right.
Hey, that's it. Perfect. Thank you, dude.